Well, change is never easy.
When we started seriously thinking about a new governance structure for the Committee of 100, we were in the midst of a recession.
It couldn't have happened without Larry, because Larry was the chair of the Committee of 100. And so to have the sitting chair of the Committee of 100 step forward and say, this structure is not right for our future.
It was a really tough decision to make this big change of spinning off the Committee 100 after all these years from the chamber.
Separating at that time was becoming challenging because no one really knew what was coming in October of 2008. And the recession hit Tampa, and it hit Tampa very hard.
We got through the Great Recession, and on the other side, we were even more committed to the success of the EDC.
And that required collaboration and cooperation from all of our local governments and our private partners. Making that decision was not easy. When you have a Committee of 100 that has been in effect for over 55 years, there was a lot of people that didn't want to see any changes. But you never waste a good emergency, and in this case, we realized we could be better, and we took that step.
We probably had the greatest opportunity to make a positive impact on the economy of Tampa at that time.
Bristol-Myers Squibb was coming to Tampa to set up the North American operation here. And that was really the start. Now we can look back and say, hey, that was a catalyst, pivotal moment.
And we really recognize that we're stronger together than we are apart.
I felt that we were maturing and adding talent and expanding our capability to do the job that we were intended to do.
I think this 10 years has been a time of amazing growth, kind of putting the infrastructure in place and getting ourselves in a position where we're here to stay.
One of the things we did in 2013, as you know, was to build out a business retention expansion team. Really, I believe we actually doubled the resources to create a world-class business retention and expansion team.
Bringing MetaFuture to Tampa Bay for the most part was to kind of put new optics on healthcare for the area. Bringing that particular program to Tampa Bay got us to all think different.
There's a synergy between all the work that the leaders in the community do and the EDC.
You just happened to time it right, get on the right wave, and it was exhilarating.
Thought of ourselves as a larger city competing with a whole nother set of cities and region. That was important. We set ambitious goals, and we traveled around the country with our message, not only within the U.S., but also internationally.
We were very passionate about including and bringing in young millennial entrepreneurs. And what was important to us is to bring them to the table. We were able to recruit young, unbelievably smart professionals who are so passionate about our market. We want to be a magnet for young talent, and Make It Tampa Bay is allowing us to do that.
We had 31 projects. We had 4,447 new jobs, which was breaking a record for the EDC at the time. We had over $506 million in capital investment, and we attracted some great company. Amgen, Johnson & Johnson came during that time period, and also USA celebrated the opening of its new campus, just to highlight a few.
Downtown was not an exciting area. It was pretty much a dead zone. But when you fast forward to what we have now, it's just amazing. We have the Curtis Hickson Park right there along the river. We have all the new restaurants that have developed.
Tampa did get its swagger. I mean, we're starting to feel like we were the big kid on the block, and I think that confidence just permeated through the rest of, quite frankly, the Southeast.
Tampa really is the place to be for companies.
A place that's vibrant, a place that everybody wants to be. It's been amazing progress.
And it's one of the most welcoming cities, I think, in the country. And people talk about that. You don't have to be here for 10 years. You can be here for a week. Somebody's going to put you to work.
The next 10 years for our community, the sky is the limit.
This is, without the shadow of a doubt, gonna grow beyond all of our expectations.
10 years ago, we were selling a dream. We were selling a vision. And today, we're selling the reality.
We know that once they take a look at Tampa Bay, there is no other place.
And that should say enough about Tampa that you'd ever need is it's welcoming. Hey, come in, do your part. It's a place to live.
Now we have a great chamber, that's focused on its policies and priorities and collaboration with the business community. And we have a great EDO that does its job, which is sometimes very different than what a chamber does.
I have been so proud since I've left office to see Tampa and Hillsborough County continue to grow and thrive in all the right ways. There is no community in the entire country that holds a candle to Tampa.